Let's not forget the men and women who fight every day to protect our freedoms. Shout out to Purple Eagle, Big Dog, and Liberty Bell Radio for all your support.
Once upon a time, we could prosper in this land. Start a little family and make a simple plan. Now it seems so hard to get through each and every day. The great American dream has slowly slipped away. Step one, step two, step three. What do we really need? Step two, step three, step four. Do we really need another war? What are we dying for? There's a battle raging for every working man. Just to feed his family, he fights every way he can. So what do we tell those soldiers who sacrificed each day? When they come home with problems that just won't go away. Go away. Step one, step two, step three. What do we really need? Step two, step three, step four. Do we really need another war? What are we dying for? Stand up, America. Stand up, America. I ask you, what are we dying for? All around the world, people are pretty much the same. Slightly different faces, slightly different names. So why are we fighting when we all want the same damn thing? And why won't the ones who lead join us when we sing? Step one, step two, step three. What do we really need? Step two, step three, step four. Do we really need another war? What are we dying for? Step one, step two, step three. What do we really need? Step two, step three, step four. Do we really need another war?
Clink, you idiot!
Major Hochstetter, what is the problem?
You are the problem, Clink. At this very moment, Hogan and his men are listening to Big Dog Music Mafia on the internet.
I assure you, that is not possible, sir. What is the internet?
Oh, you will have plenty of time to discover this on your way to the Western Front.
The Western Front? Shoot! We will get to the bottom of this, sir, and we will put an end to this.
Yes, before we put an end to you. BigDogMusicMafia.com is a place on the internet for conservative artists to get together and discuss freedom.
Oh, not good for prisoners to be thinking of freedom.
Of course not, you Doomkopf. For this we will have you shot.
Shot! Shoot! Don't worry, Major. Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. We'll take care of it. Shoot! Shoot! You're in charge of the prisoners. You're supposed to be watching them. What is this all about? BigDogMusicMafia.com.
I know nothing. Nothing.
BigDogMusicMafia.com, the home of conservative arts.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
It's gonna take you and me, me and you, everyone. We've got to give it all. And maybe if we listen, we'll find what we're missing. And we can save the world. Yeah. I'm tired of all the sadness. Let's put an end to all this madness.
now in tune to a special exclusive edition of Conservative Coliseum with Monica Crowley. And a big shout out to everybody at FreedomWorks who helped make this possible. Welcome everyone to the March on DC. It's High Cal, Van Venom, starving artists, MCs, patriotic people. Make some noise please if you've had it up to here with the president's policies. Welcome everyone to the March on DC. It's High Cal, Van Venom, starving artists, MCs, patriotic people. Make some noise please if you've had it up to here with the president's policies. Who those people over there overcrowding the streets? The American people exercising freedom of speech. Now we united, rock and rollers and the rappers too, Republican, Democrat. Forget their different views. They want to separate us from the truth and say they're better in the country, protect the youth. Unemployment rate is disgusting, we losing troops. A lot of people losing hope, all these youngins using dope as a method to cope. Times is only getting harder. Joey Plumbers in the gutter, white collar getting swallowed. Economy crashing mad. It's time to stand up. Poverty cash to those who tried to man up. So pay the tax till the market collapse. Invest my money in the bank, stake Wall Street for that. They took our liberties away, I'm sorry we need it back. That's why I'm marching into DC, US, where you at? Where you at? Welcome everyone to the March on DC. High Cal, Van Venom, starving artists, MCs, patriotic people. Make some noise please if you've had it up to here with the president's policies. Welcome everyone to the March on DC. High Cal, Van Venom, starving artists, MCs, patriotic people. Make some noise please if you've had it up to here with the president's policies. I want a warranty that's bumper to bumper, not some liberal scam like cash for clunkers. We need tanks and Hummers, not these hybrid cars. We need honest politicians, not communist czars. This is the USA, not the USSR. We need more Ann Coulter and less Bill Maher. More schools and churches, less clubs and bars. More conservative talk shows, less Hollywood stars. More education, less hesitation before America becomes a communist nation. I'm sick of all these liars on the TV station. We need a real conservative leader like Ronald Reagan. Our country is changing and not for the better. And forget global warming, just look at the weather. I don't need another lecture from the socialist hypocrite. Tuesday was your birthday, but where's your birth certificate? No doubt, big shout out to everyone out at the 912 Project, the March on DC. Big up to FreedomWorks, Dick Army. Welcome everyone to the March on DC. High Cal, Van Venom, starving artists, MCs, patriotic people. Make some noise please if you've had it up to here with the president's policies. Welcome everyone to the March on DC. High Cal, Van Venom, starving artists, MCs, patriotic people. Make some noise please if you've had it up to here with the president's policies.
on the screen is saying there's a new way of doing things. There's a new way of walking, there's a new way of talking, there's even a new way to sing. But it ain't got me. Oh, it ain't got me. Even if the whole world follows, well, it ain't got me. Did you hear about the latest fashion? Did you hear about the latest craze? It's what everybody's doing. You really should be joining so you don't look like yesterday. But it ain't got me. Oh, it ain't got me. Even if the whole world follows, well, it ain't got me. I'm just living the life God's given and trying to do what He tells me. I'm only liable to follow the Bible and be what He wants me to be. Have you opened up your thinking to the new philosophy? They say it's liberating, so why be hesitating? It will set your mind free, but it ain't got me. Oh, it ain't got me. Even if the whole world follows, well, it ain't got me. I'm just living the life God's given and trying to do what He tells me. I'm only liable to follow the Bible and be what He wants me to be. Have you heard about the new Messiah? He says He's going to save us all. Has a solution to a new revolution. Won't you come and join His call? Well, He ain't got me. Oh, He ain't got me. Even if the whole world follows, even if the whole world follows, even if the whole world follows, well, He ain't got me. Oh, He ain't got me. Well, He ain't got me. No, it ain't got me. It ain't got me. It ain't got me.
Hey, I'm on a mission, and this is how it goes. It's time to come together and not be one of those. Left, right, red, blue, somewhere in between. It's where we come together to save the American dream. They've pitted us against ourselves in every possible way. Fish, trees, oil, landlords, smokers got to pay. You large-sized people are way too fat. The skinny folks are mad. Snowmobiles disturb peace and talk show hosts are bad. Divide, conquer, watch us fall so freedom will not stand. Make us all a bunch of serfs so if you can rule this land. If they think they'll hold the reins, they won't without a fight. 'Cause I have faith America's gonna figure out what's right. Goes. It's time to come together and not be one of those. Our founding fathers gave their all so we could all be free. The least that we could do is just agree to disagree. And they want to see us kick each other so we won't see their stuff. They want us mad at one another so we won't call their bluff. You're mad at me, I'm mad at you, we're headed for a fall. And if we're really seeing red, we won't see the truth at all. Divide, conquer, watch us fall so freedom will not stand. Make us all a bunch of serfs so if you can rule this land. And if they think we're going down, we won't without a fight. 'Cause I have faith America's gonna figure out what's right. Hey, we're on a mission, and this this is how it goes. We're gonna pull together and they'll land right on their nose. We'll all be one as brothers. It won't be peaches and cream, but we're gonna come together and spoil the aristocratic dream. Hey, we're on a mission. Hey, we're on a mission.
I believe in freedom and the pursuit of happiness. I believe in falling down and getting back up again. When did our freedom
freedom falter? When did we lose our way? When did Uncle Sammy always get in our way? People, you are the master of your own destiny. Don't take the coward's way out. Give up your right to say what you wanna say. Tell them you want your freedom, just like our forefathers felt right. Give their voices back to the people now. Let our stars shine bright. Oh, freedom. Yeah, freedom. Yeah, freedom. Yeah, freedom. Stomach turning, telling you something ain't right. Will you let it all still happen? Will you put up a fight? People, we can do this peaceful. People, we can do this right. Tell them you want your freedom, or make them see the light. Make them see the light. Tell them you want your freedom, just like our forefathers felt right. Give the voices back to the people now. Let our stars shine bright. Oh, freedom. Yeah, freedom. Yeah, freedom. Yeah, freedom. Say now you won't give up your 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 freedom.
Situation where telling the truth might hurt, and you know you cannot just tell flat out lies. Then there's some tricks you should learn. Just take a look at people who are in charge, 'cause they are who do it best. If they're allowed to do this when they need to, then why should you be exempt? First thing to know, it's not a lie if you don't give answers to what is asked. Some have this down to where they can talk for hours about anything but facts. It always helps to have a catchphrase or two that you're able yourself down. Give non-answer answers and tell honest lies. Never speak too clearly and blur the line. Talk with words that can be taken either way, 'cause it's all about what you say. If someone asks if you'll do what they propose, say that you'll look into it, or else say all options are on the table, so you don't box yourself in. If you want to do something people will hate, be vague on what will be done. Then if someone tells people what's going on, portray that person as nuts. Give non-answer answers and tell honest lies. Never speak too clearly and blur the line. Talk with words that can be taken either way, 'cause it's all about what you say. You see, the truth's for suckers with morals and beliefs, 'cause each time trouble's where it will lead. So learn to play these word games, 'cause you'll be glad you did, as you try to define words like is. Give non-answer answers and tell honest lies. Never speak too clearly and blur the line. Talk with words that can be taken either way. You could be president someday.
For spacious skies, for amber waves of green, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for heroes put in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for patriots' dream that sees beyond the years. Thine alabaster city gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and
with a wild imagination and a wine glass in hand. Fire in the skies, violence in the street. Fire in the skies, animals in hate. Smoke begins to rise, truth and justice dies. Fire in the
I know, yes I know, I'm never far from home. 'Cause I'm looking at heaven and I'm looking at you. Angels dressed in gold and light could never hold a candle to you. 'Cause I'm looking at heaven, I'm looking at heaven, I'm looking at heaven when I'm looking at you. The beauty that you are is brighter than the light of the brightest star. You take my breath away. Nothing in creation could ever take your place. I look at the stars and I know, yes I know, I'm never far from home. 'Cause I'm looking at heaven and I'm looking at you. Angels dressed in gold and light could never hold a candle to you. 'Cause I'm looking at heaven, I'm presents the colors of his country. Like the flag, he's standing proud and strong. The children's choir is singing about America's beginning, of those who helped push liberty along. Someone's grandpa on the front row is getting misty-eyed. Like so many others, he remembers a day when freedom cried. He's a living stone. He took that hill with his buddies, hungry, tired, and muddy. Rock by rock, hand to hand, they built a firm foundation, and the bedrock of the nation still balances upon these living stones. As everyone is asked to rise, I see the old man wipe his eyes, and he puts his hand gently on his heart. Nearly 60 years ago, how could an 18-year-old know fighting for his home would be so hard? Still he gathered up the courage, and he held his ground. He was thinking of the living when there was dying all around. Living stones, he took that hill with his buddies, hungry, tired, and muddy. Rock by rock, hand to hand, they built a firm foundation, and the bedrock of the nation still balances upon these living stones. He took that hill with his buddies, hungry, tired, and muddy. Each of them giving all they had to keep us safe at home on their own. Yet they did it all for others. They were our fathers, sons, and brothers. Rock by rock, hand to hand, they built a firm foundation, and the bedrock of the nation still balances upon these living stones. A young boy at attention presents the colors of his country. Like the flag, he's standing proud and strong.
Oh, mama, what a state we're in. How'd we ever get this far? I'd say anything to let you in. You didn't have to.
And welcome to Big Dog's Music Hour. This week's special guest is Matthew Vermillion, creator of Liberty Bell Radio and co-creator of Big Dog's Music Hour. Welcome, Matt. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and thank you for having me on the show this week.
Well, we are most glad to have you, and you've been out for a couple of months ill, recuperating, and I want you to know that all of us at BigDogMusicMafia.com are praying for you and Martha and Harold. My first question to you, Matt, would be, you've been in politics for a while, you've been active. What inspired you to become more active in politics?
Really, when I was in college, went to Cincinnati Bible College, and I had a friend of mine who, for some reason, we just got joined up with this deal to go ahead and get people signed up and registered to vote. It wasn't a matter of whether a Republican or Democrat, but just to get involved. And that year, it was a presidential election, which was Michael Dukakis against George Bush, and I actually was on the phone banks where the phones would call in from the precincts, and you would get that, and they would go up to the television stations, so they knew what the numbers were that were coming in, which was kind of interesting. So it was kind of interesting to see the backside of some of the stuff that went on during that time. As years have progressed and things have gone on, I haven't seen things get better as far as our government and things like that. And I remember being very prideful when Ronald Reagan was in office when I was a kid. I never got to vote for him, but and it's kind of sad to see our country change and turn, the morals and the values go down as they have. When Clinton was in office, that was one of the strikingest moments that I saw, women protecting this guy who, was a womanizer and just would not admit that he was doing what he was doing in office, even though you could tell and knew that he was doing what he was doing. And I had a friend at work that just simply would not admit, that he was doing what he was doing until he actually admitted it himself. And when he did, she would never talk to me again after that about politics. Politics is tough. It's one of the things that, one of the three things that my father and grandfather always said you should stay away from. In talking religion and politics and I can't remember what the third thing was, but it's amazing how in the last 2 years, 3 years, people have gotten involved and people have started waking up and seeing that their country is really being rocked and really being taken to the wrong direction. And that's the reason why I've gotten more and more and more involved. I don't like it. I wish I could just sit back and be in my recliner and drinking ice or drinking a beer and not worry about what in the heck's going on. But I can't sit and watch this country be torn apart by its foundations. And people not following the Constitution that our founders have given to us. And that's the reason why I've gotten so involved.
Now, you've gotten involved in several ways. I know that you are heavily involved with OK for Tea, which is the Oklahoma Tea Party, I believe.
It's one of the tea parties in Oklahoma. There's several that are in Oklahoma. We're located in the Tulsa area, the eastern side of Oklahoma. OK for Tea, there's Tulsa 912 Project. There's ROPE, which stands for Restoring Oklahoma Public Education. There's all sorts of different groups that are in Oklahoma that are together, working together, trying to make a difference, as well as me being state coordinator for Tea Party Patriots, which the title means absolutely nothing, except I'm here to help out any other Tea Party groups, try to, do. I hate typing, and I just simply can't stand to type. And everybody was blogging and doing those types of things and thought that was the greatest thing in the world. And I don't mind writing and reading, but I'd rather talk it. And so I could tell you a lot more in an hour than I can sitting and typing it out. So I just kind of happenstance upon this program called Blog Talk Radio, and thought it was the neatest thing to do. And so started doing it, and have been doing it for over a year now. In fact, actually, it will be 2 years this February of doing OK for Tea Radio. Currently, right now, I'm not doing it because of my health, but My son's been trying to do it when he can. Some Wednesday nights it's on, some Wednesday nights it's not. It just depends on his access and his ability. But as soon as I get back going again full time, I'll be making sure that that's up and running constantly.
Yeah, well, I think Harold is doing a fabulous job filling in for you in the interim, and I know that your wife Martha helps out with that too, correct?
Yeah, she actually fields the calls if there is calls that comes in, and helps with the chat, and so it's kind of a necessity. The chat thing is kind of a brand new thing that we've done probably in the last 4 or 5 months. We really didn't do the chat part of it for I don't know how long. Just didn't see the necessity. But then, as we've seen other blog talk groups actually work, seeing the chat helps people unite and be able to grow together and get more acquainted. And so it actually helps out. So we've instituted that. She does help do that.
Well, I think she's doing a fabulous job, and if you wouldn't mind, please give Martha and Harold our thanks for helping you during this difficult time for your family. I know that you've been involved in internet radio for a while now, and you have founded LibertyBellRadio.com. What inspired you to create LibertyBellRadio.com?
Liberty Bell Radio was a dream that when I was searching for music artists to play on my own show, OK for T Radio, I had two sides or 2 times that I play artists. I had trouble finding them at first, finding people that were singing patriotic music or music that was dealing with the Tea Party, the 9/12 movement, and that type of stuff. And the more I started finding them, it was, wow, this is kind of cool. We did run into another type of radio station that was doing similar to Liberty Bell Radio, and I hooked up with them for a period of time, and they went belly up. When they did, I decided to do it on my own. I started researching how to do it, and an inexpensive way of doing it, and I've got it up and running to where, I have a lot of artists on there now, and talk shows that goes 24/7 that is out there pushing the music of the artist. The whole idea behind Liberty Bell Radio was so that they can get heard, and people can find out about them and buy their music and help support them. Some of the artists, are not supported by labels. They don't have big money behind them. And it is a shame because there are some really, really good singers and artists that know how to get the music out there, and they really can portray the music well. And that's the reason Liberty Bell Radio came about.
Excellent. I think it's highly important that we have Liberty Bell Radio and other websites similar to that so that we can get a more positive pro-American message out there to the general public, and I can't thank you enough for doing what you've done. We're going to take a slight break, and when we come back, we will have more with Matthew Vermillion. And welcome back to Big Dog's Music Hour. We're here with Matthew Vermillion, host of OK for T Radio on Blog Talk Radio, creator of LibertyBellRadio.com, and co-creator of Big Dog's Music Hour. Welcome back, Matt.
Well, thank you.
Can you give me a little bit of insight into the creation of Big Dog's Music Hour?
My whole idea behind that and dream was to give more exposure. Obviously, you hear the music and the artists sing, and you hear it going through 24/7 on Liberty Bell Radio, but you don't get what the meaning behind the song might be, or where was that person in their mentality when they wrote the song. And that's what I wanted to do. So Big Dog Music Hour became that 30 minutes, we would do 5 songs and give a story behind the song itself and what that artist meant for that song to be, why they wrote it or how it came about. And in the next half hour, we would interview an artist, whether it be, somebody that actually sings or somebody that is on Big Dog Music Mafia that is an artist themselves that draws or something else. And that's what that was all about. And it's really has turned out to be a dream. It's come true. And it's growing and it's getting better.
I know that this show has meant a great deal to me personally, so I have to wonder if it means that much to me, how much does it mean to other people?
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, it's important, and one of the great things about the music that you're putting out there is that I never have to worry about what my daughter might walk in and hear me listening to, and I think that's important. You have interviewed Lisa Mae Norton. You've interviewed a number of artists at this point. What has been your favorite part of the interviews? I mean, besides getting to know them a little bit better, what has been your favorite so far?
I think getting to know the intimacy behind some of the artists that I wouldn't have ever gotten before. It's kind of amazing to see some of the artists and how they came about some of the songs. I would have never thought that some were touched exactly the same way I was, or was having the same problem that I was about a certain issue. And so that I don't know if there's really a favorite of mine that I've done so far, but it has been amazing to be able to speak to some of the ones that we have, like Mass and Rising and different ones that you wouldn't think you'd be able to speak to.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough at CPAC 2012 this year to hang out with a couple of the artists, and they are amazing people indeed. Can you tell me what you see for the future for Big Dog's Music Hour and for Liberty Bell Radio?
I don't know. Big Dog Music Hour, I think, is just going to take off on its own it may change in format, it may change in style, whatever, I don't know. Liberty Bell Radio is actually a part of a company called Freedom Radio Arts. That's my company, and it's just one channel. I hope to have other channels that have different stuff on it, and so there's other things that may come down the pipe depending on my health and how things go. That's part of the dream and part of what I'd like to see happen later down the line.
Excellent. I know that right now we are going through some changes, and I just wanted your thoughts on that.
There's a few minor details that are being changed as far as hosts and stuff like that. Bear with us as we go through that. We'll try to continue to do the same quality, and I believe that with everybody's help that's involved right now, everything will work out and it will do what it needs to do, and I know that it will.
Well, can you tell us what we at BigDogMusicMafia.com can do to further the cause of Liberty Bell Radio, Big Dog Music Hour, the talk shows that you have on Liberty Bell Radio? What can we do as far as helping that message become more widespread?
Keep pushing it out on Facebook and Twitter and keep telling people, about what we have out there. And if they're part of the movement and they're part of wanting to see our country change and become more freedom loving and back to the way we had it, then this is just a tool to use, help rejuvenate your spirit and soul in the meantime while you're out there working. And the other thing is, we'd love to start advertising. That would help out financially. There is a little bit of money being spent, but nothing major. And I don't want to be pushing big time for, money or anything like that. That's not what this is about. But, I'd love to have advertising and get, people to do that if they want to advertise their business or their company. We would love to do that and start working on doing that for them.
And what's the best way that we can reach you, Matt, when we want to give you some feedback and some input? Give us the best email addresses and websites for you.
Okay, the best email address would be V as in victory, ERMIMA @OK, and that's just OK, FORTEA.com. That's the best way to get a hold of me. You can just email me, and I'll try to email back as soon as I can. Lately, I haven't been watching my emails, but you definitely want to. You can email me that way, and I'll try to respond back to you as quick as I can.
That's great. And just to reiterate, I guess, do you have more in the works as far as projects when you are up and moving around and back to your old self?
Not just yet. We're talking about one show that may be kind of a news show that will be an hour long. I've got a dream about that I'd like to have. It would be just all good stories, all good news, and nothing but good news. But other than that, right now, that's about all I got as far as a dream, going forward. There's some other ideas that I have on the back burner, but I haven't really got them all formulated yet.
Great. And for the artist out there, they can drop an MP3 in the email to you and get their music heard on Liberty Bell Radio, correct?
That's correct. All they need to do is let me know that I have permission to play their music. Freedom Radio Arts has permission to play their music on Liberty Bell Radio and Big Dog Music Mafia. They need to be a member of Big Dog Music Mafia. Please go over and join that site. They are great partners with us. And that's the biggest thing is us and them together, making sure that we're getting the message out there and spreading the word.
Excellent. I thank you so much for your time today, Matt. I know that you have been feeling under the weather and you are working really hard to get back on your feet and continue your work. I can't thank you enough for taking the time to have this chat with me. Is there any parting words you would like to give to the listeners out there today?
Well, I want to thank all the artists and all the people that listen and everybody that keeps, listening to Liberty Bell Radio. And I really appreciate all your prayers and thoughts as I've been going through this rough time the last 3 months. I'm hoping that I am better in the next month or two and up and running and back to where I need to be.
Well, thank you again, and I can't express our appreciation, and I'd like to tell you one more time that every one of the listeners today are sending you good thoughts and prayers, and they're holding up your entire family in prayers. Please do not hesitate to let us all know what we can do to help you.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Imagine a window that looks out on a sunrise, shines on all of your dreams, like a friend who can feel you but don't want to steal you from the places where you're meant to be. I never wanted to keep you lying awake in the night, haunted by memories of small fingers reaching for love that was just out of sight. Hope dies in the wishing well when you're so far away from your home. Mannequin ladies are yesterday's babies stood up in the window alone. Pillow from the eyes of a willow that bends from a hurricane wind. Like the seasons around us, there's a love that surrounds us, just waiting for us to fall in. So climb to your window and breathe in the fresh air. Rise up from your poverty and look out on the sunrise with fire in your belly and imagine what you want to be. Hope flies from the wishing well when you find your way back home. Like a mannequin mister who reached up and kissed her from a shiny old penniless throne. stick a feather in your hat and let them all stare. They mock out of fear, they wanna bring you down to your knees, 'cause you don't act like they want you to be. The boys really love their New England rum, the cost of molasses, a tidy sum. Pile it all on, push us to the brink. We're gonna snap back harder than you think. We have got to be free, free. We have got to be free, free. He was awfully young for a privateer, walked barefoot from New York to Trenton, Jersey, I hear. Could shoot a marble like a big cannonball, could hoist the mainsail like it was nothing at all. We have got to be free, free. We have got to be free, be free. Under this watercolor sky of blue and gray, we'll meet at Orange Street in Essex today. Out in the open, right under his nose, we'll pop these jewels from his fingers and toes. We have got to be free, free. We have got to be free, be free. Down at the harbor, it's a patriot's dream, the grandest retreat you've ever seen. Celebrations were fierce, they went well into the night, for the 13 stripes of red and white. We have got to be free, free. We have got to be free, be free.
I've been arrested for being white and hanging with blacks. I've been robbed by brothers for being white, and that's a fact. I've been called a white devil, been called a nigger lover. Got no love for Hitler, call Martin my brother. You see, we all brothers in the eyes of Christ. And to tell the truth, Jesus wasn't black or white. That's a fact of life. Both sides sacrifice, fighting for civil rights, man, trying to unite. Don't believe the hype. Got questions, I got answers. Forget the Ku Klux Klan and forget the black man. Yeah, black, white, brown, yellow, or red. We all did some bad stuff. We all caused bloodshed. Ain't no one race better, man. Use your head. So stop constantly hating. Try love instead. Black, white, brown, yellow, or red. We all did some bad stuff. We all caused bloodshed. Ain't no one race better, man. Use your head. So stop constantly hating. Try love instead. Before we're all dead, filled up with lead. No matter what your skin color, man, we all bleed red. Understand what's being said? We can all break bread. Instead of buying weed, make sure your seed's fed. Let's try to get our priorities in order. There's places overseas where they don't have food or water. F the fans, man, I do this for my daughter, so she can always remember the things that I taught her. Cause time is getting shorter, and I'm getting older. Plus I carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. To all the fallen soldiers, one thing is true. Only colors that you died for was red, white, and blue. So Democrat, Republican, listen to this song. It doesn't really matter who's right, who's wrong. So black or white, let's unite and stand strong. In the words of Ronnie King, can we all get along? Black, white, brown, yellow, and red. We all did some bad stuff, we all caused bloodshed. Ain't no one race better, man. Use your head. So stop constantly hating, try love instead. Black, white, brown, yellow, and red. We all did some bad stuff, we all caused bloodshed. Ain't no one race better, man. Use your head. So stop constantly hating, try love instead. You know what I'm saying? We were all created in God's image. Black, white, brown, yellow, and red. Stop the hate, try love instead. Stop the hate, try love instead. Black, white, brown, yellow, and red. Stop the hate, try love instead.
Just what does that make our
back with us next week. You will not want to miss the show while we increase the sound of freedom.
Not as cynical as it appears. You should have plenty to back up these claims we hear. You should have a case so strong it would hold up in court. To even imply would ought to be a last resort. Prove it, or should it? If you're gonna call somebody a racist, if it isn't all just dirty politics, do not leave any doubt it is. You yell fire in a theater, people react with nothing there, but you claim that you saw a match. There seems to be absolutely no end to your spin, as you look for any word or phrase that you can twist to say a racist message is what was implied. Turn that around, you sit there out of their minds. But since a charge of racism so hard to refute, if you make it, then the burden of the lies with you. Prove it, or should it? If you're gonna call somebody a racist, if it isn't all just dirty politics, do not leave any doubt it is. Come with concrete evidence that no one can deny. If you truly want to see all races unite, if divide and conquer is not your means to an end, do not ever charge racism without proof again. Prove it, or should it? If you're gonna call somebody a racist, if it isn't all just dirty politics, do not leave any doubt it is.
When I'm walking from the sun come up, my head was filled from wall to wall. To uncertain times, a result of crimes against the individual. Intellectuals should have plenty to say. Keep your advice, I'm gonna live it my way. Oh yeah, it's my life and I'm gonna live it my way. Stir that
told you love me. You don't remember, you said you'd be true. You don't remember, you said you'd never leave me. You don't remember, but I'll do. You don't remember, you told me you love me. You don't remember, you said that you'd be true. You don't remember, you said you'd never leave me. You don't remember, but I do. I still recall the night that I first met you. You weren't a minute over 35 years old, and I can't forget the dress you were not wearing, and the 500 lies that you told. If I knew then what I know now, would have certainly run away. Sell my house, pack my bags, gas up my Chevrolet, head on down to Mexico, or maybe Baton Rouge. The other side of Venus, baby, that's still too close to you. Gas up my Chevrolet, head on down to Mexico, or maybe Baton Rouge. The other side of Venus, baby, that's still too close to you. And now there's a hole where my heart was. You could probably drive a friggin' freight train through, but I still get misty whenever I think about you. Oh yeah, and that $500 I owe you. Don't remember, you told me you love me. You don't remember, you said that you'd be true. You don't remember, you said you'd never leave me. You don't remember, but I do. You don't remember, but I do. You don't remember, but I do.
Healthcare decisions between you and your doctor is not a Republican thing. It's not a Democrat thing. It's an everybody thing. A common sense thing. That's why a rapidly growing number of people from all political persuasions are getting behind a plan to move healthcare policy away from Washington insiders and closer to you. It's called the Healthcare Compact, and you can see the plan at healthcarecompact.org. That's healthcarecompact.org. Log on today and help turn a Washington failure into an American success.
Are you tired of searching for conservative music and talk show? Well, stop looking and download the free channel on Roku called Liberty Bell Radio. We care so much that if you download in the next 5 minutes, it is more free than Obamacare. So go download free channel on your Roku, Liberty Bell Radio. It's so easy liberal could do it. And be sure to visit libertybellradio.com for more information, comrades.
You, yes you, are you an artist? Would you like to have a chance to be on Big Dog's Music Hour? First you need to be a member of BigDogMusicMafia.com. And once you've done that, then send us a media package to BigDogsMusicHour@gmail.com, or send us a private message on our page at BigDogMusicMafia.com. Don't miss this opportunity while we increase the sound of freedom.
because we're starting to run out. Where could we get some from people who have lots, who we don't really need around, who don't have a skill that's really of much use and are very much overpaid, who if they got mad and announced they quit, they could easily be replaced. Let's go after the actors, cause what good are they? They're just people who play pretend. They don't even have to write their lines, and they have plenty of wealth to spread. Actors often get a lot of cash up front, even with movies that will bomb. Why should they receive so much for failure when others don't who do a good job? Cause these actors have houses around the world and have different cars for each day. What's the reason why they should deserve the song? How about we take it all away? Let's go after the actors, cause what good are they? They're just people who play pretend. They don't even have to write their lines, and they have plenty of wealth to spread.
They don't wait in lines, they eat for free in fancy restaurants, so they still get by with all their perks. If we take what they've got, many of them think our country's bad and that we need a change. So why don't we start by drastically increasing their tax rates?
They have criticized the greedy businessmen when that is who employs their fans. So these businessmen are the main reason why these actors have all they have. So it seems that they do not appreciate what gives them what most just dream of. So until they do, we should take what they have and give it to someone who does. Let's go after the actors, cause what good are they? They're just people who play pretend. They don't even have to write their lines, and they have plenty of wealth to spread.
I would give all the tea in China just to lay down beside you tonight. This being apart is breaking my heart, and to pay any price seems alright. I'd somehow raise a king's ransom if it meant I could be there with you. The jewels of the crown would no longer be found, and they'd have to release me to you. I will climb up on the highest mountain and shout to the Sherpas below. I'm going over the top, cause she's got me so hot, so they'd roll me around in the snow. Then I'd catch all the fish in the ocean and have them swim circles for you, and name all the stars in the sky at night with constellations of you. Now some may say I'm a poor man, but I'm rich with nothing, it's true. I don't need to raise a fortune if I have you, only you. I would swim across the English Channel if I knew you were waiting in France. You'd know what to say on the Champs-Élysées, and later that night we might dance underneath the Eiffel Tower with the lights of the city on you. We'd go spinning around, hardly hearing a sound, just the beat of hearts of us two. Well, some may say that I'm a poor man, but I am rich beyond my wildest dreams. I don't need to raise a fortune if I have you. I would give all the tea in China.
Come and get this life.
Come and get this love.
Come and get this love.
Come and get this love.
Come and get things right.
Get it right. From only the man up above.
When your life seems hard and it kinda sucks, things are getting out of hand and you're out of luck. Everything in the cost of living going up makes you stand back and hold your head and say what's up. Doing your best, trying to live right and be cool. Then comes the sucker, try to play you for a fool. Everything in life runs your blood pressure up. So you say to yourself, yo, that's enough. Life shouldn't have to be so crazy. And the job that you work barely pays you. Bills piling, kids hollering, and the police still profiling. The politics getting nasty and mean. Cause everything to do costs you your green. Now you're fed up, your mind's made up. Looking for answers, keep your head up. The Lord's got your back, you just need to know. He's knocking softly on your heart stove. Let him in, don't keep him knocking. He'll erase your past and forgive your sins. Come and get this life, it's a good thing. Drop your pride and ego, then begin to sing. Then begin to sing, it's a good thing. Drop your pride and ego, then begin to sing. Come and get this life.
Come and get this love.
Come and get this love.
Come and get this love.
Come and get things right.
Get it right. From only the man up above.
Your relationship finding everything's great. You done finally hooked up with your soulmate. As the years go by, so does the passion. And you're looking at each other saying what happened. You did this, and I did that. This and that was the start of broken camel's back. Now the love's gone, no more intimacy. And you're both walking around feeling lonely. You were once great when everything was fine. Now you're both wondering if you're gonna lose your minds. Infidelity creeps in your mind. Do I love another, or should I keep mine? As you do battle back and forward in your mind. It's never fun, never good, never fine. What you need to do is give your marriage back to God. To get it back on track before it really gets hard. Come and get this life.
Come and get this love.
Come and get this love.
Come and get this love.
Come and get things right.
Get it right. From only the man up above.
Sometimes in life, you need to disconnect from the things that make you disrespect. Our Father in the heavens up above, you know the one He wrote the book on love. You're feeling all alone and a little tired when alone at night wiping tears from your eyes. Who walked away from whom? Was it the Lord or was it you? Now you know it was you. Don't act like you're all sedity and pretty, cause the Lord don't ever leave His children. You ain't never heard nobody call the Lord a deadbeat dad. Because if you did, my friend, you've been had.
You better come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Letting you know that God's arms are always open, waiting for you to come back to your first love. Now come and get yourself right. Stop putting up a fight. Peace.
Does it move you? Turn you into a stick of dynamite that's set to explode? Does your heart race? Set a fast pace? Does it feel like you just hit the mother lode? It's a running flat out and a blown 409. The 6-point score from a hard-fought line. Adrenal glands are bursting, there's no doubt. Going 15 rounds and hearing the bell. Waking up in heaven instead of hell. A good soaking rain after a year-long drought. That's what I'm talking about. Does the earth shake? Need a fire break just to keep the heat from raining down on you? No fear. Grab another gear. Put the hammer down and push it right on through. It's a running flat out and a blown 409. The 6-point score from a hard-fought line. Adrenal glands are bursting, there's no doubt. Going 15 rounds and hearing the bell. Waking up in heaven instead of hell. A good soaking rain after a year-long drought. That's what I'm talking, is the running flat out and a blown 409. The 6-point score from a hard-fought line. Adrenal glands are bursting, there's no doubt. Going 15 rounds and hearing the bell. Waking up in heaven instead of hell. A good soaking rain after a year-long drought. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Days of spring, a young man's heart of fancy, and isn't it your thing? It's time for those parties and parties. I look in your eyes, and I can't see your feeling. And of all those things, what will you do? Touch me now, and if you try, I'd never let you know. I'd run and hide away from you. No visible scars, you can't find one on me. No visible scars. Well, thank God but you can't see me walking down the street amongst these dirt-faced bad lady asking for money with their pleas. No visible scars. No visible scars. First days of fall, we'll call those white coats for me. It's not that I'm mad, it's just that I'm so crazy. And what else is new? You knew from the beginning there could be times like this, you knew that you can't touch me now if you tried. I'd never let you know. I'd run and hide away from you. The visible scars, the visible scars. First days of spring, a young man's heart of fancy. And isn't it your thing? It's time for those parties. Oh, I look in your eyes and I can see you're reeling. And of all those things, what will you do with all that feeling? But you can't touch me now, and if you tried, I'd never let you know. I'd run and hide away from you. No visible scars, you won't find one on me. No visible scars. Well, thank God that you can't see me. Well, thank God that you can't see me. Well, thank God that you can't see me now.
Low. Man, I miss the man in black. Beauty queens, Levi's jeans, 'cause I want my country back. Just give me my country back. Lobbyists, politics, honesty is what they lack. Broken homes, bankrupt loans. I want my country back. Just give me my country back. Don't take my freedom away. Don't tell me how to pray. I have a right to say I think something's wrong. This ain't no black or white, no left, no right. And DC, they don't know jack, and I want my country back. Billionaires, they don't care if the working man falls through the cracks. No gasoline, but more methamphetamines. I want my country back. Just give me my country back. Don't take my freedom away. Don't tell me how to pray. I have a right to say I think something's wrong. This ain't no black or white, no left, no right. And DC, they don't know jack.
Philly night. 4699 on a bench in the street, a killer headed for the spotlight. Let the free show begin. Quarter century of moving misery. The voice of the mindless, feel unforgotten. Fire in the skies, violence in the street. Fire in the skies, animals in hate. Smoke begins to rise, truth and justice dies. Fire in the skies. Conspiracy and sympathy build as time flies by. Lou Grant and Honeycutt pull the wool over a billion willing eyes. Give a waltz, name a street, a killer's words and hide the man. With a wild imagination and a wine glass in hand. Fire in the skies, violence in the street. Fire in the skies, animals in hate. Smoke begins to rise, truth and justice dies. Fire in the
Liberty is an island in the middle of a treacherous sea. Jealous waves pound away at its shores relentlessly. They'll tell you it's for the good of mankind when they seize your property. Ooh, don't tread on me. There's a snake lying in a golden field, and its rattle is ready to sound. When the boots of tyranny come storming in and send tremors through the ground, stand up for your life, your freedom, your land. Stand up for your family. Ooh, don't tread on me. Running up debt can put you on the hook for more than originally planned. You're taking a piece of your liberty and putting it in another's hands. Paper will fold, but not silver, not gold. How do you take your tea? Ooh, don't tread on me. Under the starry dome I've dreamt of that final cosmic flight. It isn't man who's endowed us with our inherent and inalienable right. Some say it's chance, some say it's fate, I say it's free will mixed with destiny. Ooh, don't tread on me.
Sorry, your call did not go through. Will you please try your call again?
I could cry for 1,000 years and not feel the way I do. The letdown on the sailor's face, he lost 1,000 ships for you. But here I am back at my final retreat, surrounded by thoughts of you. It's not working, I'm sorry, babe, I feel the way I do. Telephone, leave me alone, and stop that ringing, there's nobody home. You broke your promise, you broke my heart, and now that ringing is tearing me apart. In a land of noble fools, but it's easier to break my heart than it is to break one of your rules. You call me on the telephone, but you don't speak out loud. It's not my problem, but I don't care. Hey babe, I'm not proud. Telephone, leave me alone. Stop that ringing, there's nobody home. You broke your promise, you broke my heart, and now that ringing is tearing me apart. It's tearing me, baby. It's tearing me, baby. But fears, tears. But it's been so goddamn awful good these last lovely years. Well, here I am now, left for granted, full-faced into my fears. And I could cry, honey, I could cry for at least 1,000 years. Telephone, leave me alone. Stop that ringing, there's nobody home. You broke your promise, you broke my heart, and now that ringing, it's tearing me
just keeps tearing at me, baby. It's tearing me, baby. Tearing, tearing. It just keeps tearing me apart.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again, or call your operator.
America, Akbar, fellow infidels.
Welcome, fellow infidels. I am Gotti Edelman with America Akbar. And do you know how I know that you are fellow infidels? Because if you weren't, you wouldn't be tuning in for the Culture Warrior and the Fan Jam Top 10 Countdown of the Week.
Get real, right here, right now. Strip down to your last doubt. Expose your fear. Let's get open now. Drop down your heavy gear. The sun's just rising up over yonder, and it's all so clear. I've been running so long from myself, and I feel like I could use a little help. Hiding behind the same old stories in my mind, trying hard to cross that finish line. Rock and roll me on this journey. Play me like a fiddle at the mercy of your hands. But when the end comes, I sure hope you've been listening. 'Cause while you've been running, you forgot to hold out your hand. I built it all up just to have a look around. I stood so firmly on some very shaky ground. Now I'm trembling, not so sure of my footing. These stairs I'm climbing have come tumbling down. And I'm smiling, 'cause the pain is so damn bad. And I know I'm never ever coming back. And I'm free, free in my mind, to go anywhere I want to. Just one more time, rock and roll me on this journey. Play me like a fiddle at the mercy of your hands. But when the end comes, I sure hope you've been listening. 'Cause while you've been running, you forgot to hold out your hand. Stop the madness, stop the war. Yeah, I said stop the madness, stop the war. Stop the madness, stop the war.
Here's the generation who just stood up. Young men and women, don't back up. I want to thank them for us, the us that could not go. When those towers fell, it came as an awful blow. And they just ran to sign on the dotted line. And they are America. Where did they come from? Who can these people be? They shed their blood, they gave their lives for freedom and liberty. They who defend the weak and fight for our right to speak. They are America. Here's to the generation that fought in the sand for someone else's freedom in a foreign land. They all gave their time, some gave their all. America's treasure, standing tall. And they kicked evil back, clear back to Iraq. And they are America. Where did they come from? Who can these people be? From a land known for freedom, from sea to shining sea. They are America's strong. They know what's right from wrong. And they are America. Here's to the generation that had no choice, drafted into service without a voice, sent overseas to be head down. A rotten deal, a rotten plan. God bless you vets that did not fall. God bless the tens of thousands of you on that wall. And they are America. Where did they come from? Can these people be? From a land known for freedom, from sea to shining sea. They did what they were told to do, deserve respect from me and you. And they are America. Here's to the generation of Korea and World War II. The greatest generation we ever knew. Well, they stormed the beach while the bullets flew. And they took the jobs that others could not do. December 7th, back in 41. This nation did what had to be done. And they are America. Where did they come from? Can these people be? They lived the Great Depression and then fought to keep us free. They are the vigilant and they are the brave. They are America. They are America.
light. I'll reach for you in the darkness of my dreams. You cry for me, I'll run to you. You lie for me, I steal for you, till we are all there is to hold on to. Walk through fire to kiss your lips, stand out in the rain, let the sun come falling down. 'Cause you're the one I was born to love. Deep inside of you, I found myself inside of you. I'm lost without the magic of your smile. It's not my place, fill you up, take you out, and give you love, but I'm the one that's got what you came for. Give 1,000 nights and days for one slow dance with you. Underneath the stars above, you're the one I was born to love. Fallen angel calling to me, can't believe my eyes. Lost in dreams, fell down from the sky. Fallen angel whispered to me and opened up my eyes. Saw myself first time in my life. Don't make it right, but loving you I see the light shines brighter than any truth I've ever known. The whole love in a special cup, pour it out, drink it up, but it's always full 'cause we never let it sit there. Fall upon a night for you to give you back your dream. Watch you rise above me, 'cause you're the one I was born to love. Fallen angel calling to me, can't believe my eyes. Lost in dreams, fell down from the sky. Fallen angel whispered to me and opened up my eyes. Saw myself first time in my life. First time in my
started. Was both a broken-hearted fool and a modern-day martyr. There was a big party brewing at the wrecking yard. Some biker band was playing like a ZZ Top. I didn't really feel like going out with the boys. Been working all week, it's like I had no choice. I should have known better, I should have stayed home. Turned out the lights, shut off the phone.
was a dancing in a little cotton dress. My little wildcat angel was a looking her best. And he was all over her like a chicken on an egg. A mountain of muscle with a 30-inch neck. I never should have hit him. It didn't change a thing. The band was playing Freebird as I went down in flames. I should have known better. I should have stayed home, turned out the lights, shut off the phone. Maybe I never would have run into her and seen the night go from bad to worse. Should have known better. I should have stayed home, turned out the lights, shut off the phone. Maybe I never would have run into her and seen the night go from bad to worse. Yeah. Oh, I should have known better. Oh, I should have known better. Lord knows and left that little girl all alone. Yeah. I should have known better. Oh, yeah. Should have known better. She was a dancing little
Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a pale, sorrowed maiden who toils her life away. With a worn heart, his better days are o'er. Though her voice would be merry, 'tis sighing all the day. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a sigh that is wafted across the troubled wave. 'Tis a wail that is heard upon the shore. 'Tis a dirge that is murmured around the lonely grave. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door.
Woke up this morning, didn't want to get out of my bed. Thinking about you and how you mess up my head. Who's right or wrong just don't matter at all. I'm tired of being the one who always takes the fall. I'm a quarter to five, watching the clock unwind. Ain't gonna waste more time trying to get you to love me out loud. Scream my name in a crowd, tell the world you're so damn proud. Come on and show it, come on. But all your sweet talk ain't ever gonna make it be. Turn left, turn right, I never know which way. Your actions never speak louder than the words you say. 9:45, watching the clock unwind. Ain't gonna waste more time trying to get you to love me out loud. Scream my name in a crowd. Tell the world you're so damn proud. Come on and show it. Come on and own it, baby. On the street, am I everything that you ever dreamed of? Do I make your life complete? If I do, you better love me out loud and scream my name in a crowd. Tell the world you're so damn proud. Come on and show it. Come on and own it, baby. Tell the world you're so damn proud. Come on and show it. Come on and own it, baby. Scream my name in a crowd. Tell the world you're so damn proud. Come on and show it. If you ever think about
What's good, America? Take a moment to reflect.
If you ever
Think back in retrospect.
the way things used to be.
Mr. Conservative, baby. Trip to DC to sell my CD. Next thing I know, I'm on the radio and TV. See, it wasn't easy trying to make it this far. I gassed up the car on my way to be a star. Hit the Jersey Turnpike to 95 South, grooving to the music with a black and mild in my mouth. You see, I chose a different route than the average rapper. They wanna ban me like Savage and call me a cracker. But back to my mission, trying to avoid the crucifixion, cause I'm a conservative Christian. But listen, back to the story at hand. 2 o'clock on the dot, I hit the state of Maryland. Sitting in construction traffic headed through Baltimore. Finally I hit DC about 3:45. Got lost in the hood, so with no hesitation I drove around, windows down, bumping Abomination. When I took my trip to DC, went down there to sell my CD. Next thing I know, radio and TV. Gotta say, man, it wasn't easy. Man, I'm still lost. These DC streets are whack. Thinking to myself, I'm never gonna find CPAC. Ready to head back, that's when I heard a voice say, don't be discouraged, man, you came here to get paid. Pulled the car over in the rain and sat and prayed. And to this day, I thank God that I stayed. 20 minutes later, I'm on the grind, walk around with my support conservative music sign. That's when it all happened, like scammers action. Next thing I know, I got a mic in my hand and I'm rapping. The liberals laughing, calling me a joke, just cause I didn't vote for change and hope. What a bunch of dopes, they wanna hate on me. Honestly, they need to focus on the economy. Finally, I got what God promised me, cause from coast to coast, people want my CD. When I took a trip to DC, went down to sell my CD. tell you, man, it wasn't easy. The music industry critics wanna doubt me. The media wants to write lies about me. The liberals wanna fuss and get rowdy, but now I'm in the Coliseum with Monica Crowley. I gotta say that life is pretty good right now. Gotta thank my wife, cause I really don't know how. She puts up with the late nights and studio sessions. About to have my first son, I thank God for that blessing. The world got me stressing, but I stay strong. All praises due to God, that's why I made it this long. My music will live on when I'm dead and gone. I think about all the things that I did wrong. That's why I made this song, so I can reflect and take a couple minutes to think back in retrospect. You better show me respect, cause I feel that I've earned it. To hell with anyone who took our flag and burned it. Our country is lost and I'm trying to return it. All that liberal nonsense I'm not concerned with. That's why I pioneered my own style of music, cause these artists on the radio, they all sound clueless. When I took my trip to DC, went down to sell my CD. Now I'm on the radio and TV. Man, I gotta tell you, it wasn't easy.
You know, that young people's movement that you described, all of the young conservatives you met at CPAC, High Caliber, you will never see an MTV special about them, right? MTV just totally focused on the Obama droves of young people. But it's good to hear from you that you're meeting young people and your message and your music are resonating with them.
As a little girl, I dream I like to be that of a princess in a world
land. We got here under God's hands, but somewhere we lost our way. They say this needed to happen, but for what, I don't know. I don't know my country anymore. When you walk the streets in anger, take me with you, for I haven't seen times like this before. When wrong is right and right ain't right, like it was before. You know I don't know my country anymore. I don't know my country anymore. My country, 'tis of thee. I sing for you and I sing for me. Sweet land of liberty, where will our children be? We go to work every day, we come home and we have to pray, 'cause we don't know our country anymore. When you walk the streets in anger, take me with you, for this land I love I know no more. When wrong is right and I ain't got the fight in me anymore, you know I don't know my country anymore. I don't know my country anymore. Beautiful full spacious skies, and now we have to wipe our eyes as Lady Liberty cries, and our hope for our children dies. Don't give up on the sacred land and the gifts that God had planned. They don't know this country anymore. When you walk the streets in glory, take me with you, for I knew we had to take a stand. And now it's clear to see we love our liberty. They don't know our people anymore. They don't know this country anymore.
cannot come
Radio.
Shouldn't be here tonight, alone and heartbroken again, standing under this same street light that changed our lives so long ago. I tell you what is on my mind and how I'm dying inside without you around. And I find myself wanting to know what happened to us, what happened to love, 'cause I can't let go. So when I get to heaven, will you meet me there? So I can say that I loved you all my life. All my life. I'm immune to these emotions by now, but this is different somehow. I only wanted you around. You know I didn't care how, 'cause you were with me. And I found myself needing to say what happened to my damn self-esteem. I used to want to be someone. So when I get to heaven, will you meet me there? So I can say that I loved you all my life. When the angels were making the sky, they stole the color from the blue in your eyes, and once upon a time, I knew you were mine. Oh, you were mine. So when I get to heaven, will you meet me there? So I could say that I loved you all my life. When I get to heaven, will you meet me there? So I can say that I loved you all my life. All my life.